because one of the subjects I think is linked to this is the idea of longevity
Yeah.
in aging, and he's become a bit of a poster child for the subject of longevity.
Well, I want to address this because this is a real person. I think that I want to distinguish the difference between longevity research and science, which is a very real, living, breathing field. And I'm proud to know individuals who are longevity scientists, and distinguish them from longevity. You said poster child, so the gurus of longevity, and that's not the same thing. So what I say, I don't mean it to be an indictment of longevity research, but I don't mind if people hear a bit of an indictment in my voice of the modern longevity guru approach. So these individuals, and he is certainly the most well known, they do have the advantage of never really being able to be proven wrong. So there's an inherent problem here. But I will say that the application of being a longevity expert, or not a scientist, but a guru, and I don't mean for that to be negative, but it does have a bit of a negative sound to it, is that you have to rely on what I would call weak evidence. Now, what do I mean by that? So all of the approaches to longevity nowadays rely on either correlational studies or basic research or animals and insect studies, and then extrapolating that results or assuming those same results will apply to the human. So let me briefly just mention my concerns with correlational research. So the longevity guru will say correlational evidence suggests that people who eat meat die more. Well, a correlational study is, by my estimation, some of the weakest evidence that you can ever generate. A correlational study would just have someone come to your home and say, Stephen, can you please answer this survey about what you eat? You answer the survey. You may lie. You may not remember. You may have things that you don't even think about including, like, for example, that you're part of a very well put together religious organization. And I actually use that example very deliberately because people who are known to be part of good, tight social circles, like a formal religious group, always live longer than people who don't.